Shavua Tov. In a week and a half from now, we're going to be celebrating the very joyous holiday of Purim. Purim being next week, Wednesday night, and Thursday all day. The week before, the Shabbat before Purim, is called Shabbat ZACHOR. The reason for this being is that we are going to, this coming Shabbat, which is the Shabbat preceding Purim, we're going to take out two Sifrei Torah. One for the Parashat, this week being Parashat ZACHOR, and one will be rolled and prepared all the way to Parashat Ki Tetzeh, which is the last part of Ki Tetzeh, which is the Parasha of Parashat ZACHOR, the commandment that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us to remember what Amalek did to the Jewish people and the obligation of annihilating them. Now, this mitzvah of reading this week, the Parashat ZACHOR, according to most of the halachic authorities, is a Torah obligation to come. And therefore, we highly encourage everyone to get on time to Bet Knesset to listen to the reading of the Sefer Torah for Parashat ZACHOR. Now, the sequence will be after the regular parasha is read, 7 aliyot, Kaddish will be made, the second Sefer Torah will be opened up, we will be reading Parashat ZACHOR, and then a second Kaddish will be made, a Kaddish for each of the Sifrei Torah. Being that it is a Torah obligation, according to, again, most, and according to the Shulchan Aruch, to listen to the reading of Parashat ZACHOR, therefore it is proper that whether it's the Hazan or the rabbi of any minyan that people are praying at, should stand up and tell everybody and let them know that right now we are about to fulfill a Torah obligation, and this time will be a Torah obligation of listening to the Parasha of ZACHOR, so to pay proper attention. It is also incumbent that children are, if they want to be there, they could be there, but as long as they're not making noise, so this way the adults who are obligated to listen to the reading should not miss a word. Also, when the word Amalek is being said, if people like the hit, well then the one who's reading the Sefer Torah should pause and wait till that noise is done. And if not, it's better that there's no hitting that is being done. Some have a minhag to stamp a little with the feet. That's fine as long as you're not going to now let someone else not hear the reading of the Torah for Parashat ZACHOR. It's important, and this is also a halacha, that obviously the Sefer Torah should be a kosher Sefer Torah that should be read from, but the most kosher Sefer Torah of the Bet Knesset should be the one that we are reading the Parashat ZACHOR. Now, if there's multiple very kosher and very mehudar, beautiful Sifrei Torah, so then I guess it doesn't matter which one. It could maybe get offensive. One family donated one Sefer Torah, another family donated another Sefer Torah. The mere fact that we take out this Sefer Torah means this one's nicer than that one. That's obviously not the point. The point is to use a very beautiful Sefer Torah that is a very high standard and quality of kashrut. Quickly, we'll just mention now when it comes to women. Are women obligated to come and listen to the reading of Parashat ZACHOR? It is a mahloket, it's a disagreement, it's up for question amongst the poskim if women are obligated or not. The halacha d'maaseh is women are not obligated to come listen to Parashat ZACHOR. Again, Parashat ZACHOR is a time-bound, positive mitzvah, according to many, and therefore they will not be obligated to come. All the poskim say that if a woman is able to come, she should come, v'tavo alea beracha, she'll be definitely blessed for it. Now, a woman that is at home with kids, or even comes to the Bet Knesset with kids, and the kids are making too much noise that she won't be able to be in the Bet Knesset at that moment, it is not a problem. In many communities which do say that ideally women should listen, which again, women ideally should listen, it's just that they're not completely obligated. There's a second reading for Parashat ZACHOR, whether it's for men who haven't made it on time for the Bet Knesset, or if it's for women who were not able to make it. Sometimes they have it in the afternoon, before minha, before the shiur, middle of the day. Every community has their own needs and their own situations. So very often, I remember here in our Bet Knesset, sometimes during Kiddush, after Kiddush, there were some women that came late, or some women that were tending to the children, that we can read a second time. So having a second reading is allowed, whether it's for men or even just for women. Just obviously we won't make a beracha unless there are 10 men who didn't hear it and need that obligation for it to be heard. B'ezrat Hashem, we will have, this is the last remembering of Amalek, and that Mashiach Tzidkenu will come quickly and be able to rejoice with the holiday of Purim. Amen.